and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and today's video is going to be painting these poison dart frogs. I will be using these lovely Liquitex acrylic inks. If you haven't seen my previous video, I did a video all about acrylic inks and mixing colors. If you want to go check it out, I will leave it linked above and in the description below. I thought poison dart frogs would be perfect for this video because they are very brightly colored like these inks. I will try to put my reference picture up on the screen somewhere, so let's just get into the video. Switching over to VoiceOver Jessica here. I wanted to say that I originally had planned on posting this video in October, kind of like for Inktober because it's acrylic ink, but I never got around to actually finishing it. I kind of struggled, and I don't like saying that because I always enjoy playing with art supplies, but coming from more of a watercolor background, it was very hard to adjust to working with these inks. I was not getting the smooth gradients that I'm used to with watercolor, and it just was drying so quickly and leaving harsh edges that I was just not a fan. However, I pushed through it. So I think this purple blue frog was maybe the hardest because it had the most shading or different colors involved in it. Most of the other ones were basically solid colors, so I didn't have as much of a hard time. But I also went around and outlined it, and I outlined it on the left side of the page that I'm doing now, and then I did not end up doing or outlining the right side of the page. I think this was partially due to laziness. I just wanted to get this spread finished up and this video posted, so I didn't want to take the time to ink the other side. But honestly, I think I might like it better without the outline. I'm not sure. If you guys want to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you prefer the outline or not the outline? The ink is definitely good for outlining. It's just you have to be patient with it and definitely use the right size brush. I found that covering a larger area with the ink was when I started to get frustrated. And again, maybe it's just because I'm not used to working with these. I'm curious what other people paint when they use acrylic inks, if they're going for more of a watercolor effect or if they're just doing tiny details, which that would be perfect for. It's when you get into the larger areas that it's hard to keep things smooth. And I don't know if you could use maybe a spray bottle to keep it moist and so the harsh edges don't dry. Another thing I thought of that I didn't mention in the first video about acrylic inks is you probably don't want to use your really good watercolor brushes with this stuff because it is acrylic paint essentially. So if you have any leftover paint that dries in your brush, it could ruin them. Now, not to say that you can't ever use watercolor brushes, but if you do, you just want to make sure you clean them really, really well so as to just not damage them. Sorry for the footage here with the yellow frog. It kind of goes in and out of focus just for a little bit because of my paintbrush. I think the yellow frog might be my favorite. And again, this is the page where I did not do the outline. So if you want to compare to how it looks to the other side of the page. I felt like I had gotten a little better with the orange frog. I was moving a little more quicker, trying to make sure the ink didn't dry when dropping in more color. And then also with the red frog, I just colored the whole frog first, even over the black spots, which I think helped because on the left side of the page with the green one, I tried to go around every black spot and it was just so tedious, and I don't think that was necessary. So for this one, I changed it up a little bit and just painted the whole frog first and then painted the black spots underneath. I think I was worried that it was going to cover up the markings and that I had mapped out and I wouldn't be able to see where I wanted the black spots to go. But I think that helped make things go also a little quicker. And then I went back in with some white for the highlights. Well, here they all are finished up, and I will do close-ups of each one for you to see. They are not perfect, but I got them done, and I guess that's all that matters. So that is it for these poison dart frogs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!